bit of buff draft there, Rick.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Nashville. Nashville Superspeedway for the Yeehaw 300. Joining me tonight in the booth is going to be Sir Brazen Bull, and I am your host, Dead Man Strolling. And oh my goodness, I got a repeater. How you doing tonight, Sir Brazen?
I am doing wonderful. Looking forward to this race tonight.
Well, so am I. We have 18 trucks on the track. They're out there practicing right now, and we're about to get to racing right after this.
I'ma get it how I wanna get it, you don't get it. I can do anything, I don't got a limit. I'ma make my mind up, I'm committed. It might take some time, might take a minute. I won't give up, I don't give in a shit. I do what I want when I wanna do it. Call it a power or call it a gift. I call it persistence or driving some wit. I ain't no minute man. Good things take time when I'm in it, man. Give me some time and I'm with a fan. Now I'm gone too far from the beginning, man. I can teach you, but you gotta listen. I got lessons on lessons to give them. Think the masters are open and wishing and thinking and driven and cutting the ribbons. And they know they don't want it more than me. I work hard, they call it a disease. I work hard so I can go be free. But I don't work for anyone but me. But it didn't start like that. I was 9 to 5, didn't feel right. Had to get in touch with myself, get my mind back, to figure out what I want in this life bad. And I don't regret it, failed a lot, but I learned my lessons. Got new moves, new things, new weapons, and now I finally got direction. You ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you can choose it.
Watch me.
No face off. Everybody know I got plans to take off. Everybody know I got bands, no J's on. I'ma do life like me, no days off. I don't really care what you think about me. Hate for the minds up like a disease. Filling me with fight, some life energy. Knowing that I'm doing something right if you hating. I just try to keep my mind real vacant. I took all my time in the basement. I spent half my life impatient. It was worth all the time and patience. Get it? The way I said it. Never mind, I don't have time, forget it. You can read all my rhymes on Reddit. They need to feed and damn it, I fed it. I got my eyes on the prize. I tell truth, won't hear no lies. I don't take, I give and guide. I don't break, I live and fight. On the chase, I got the sight. Vision goals, I set them right. Working through the lonely nights, worth it on the other side. If you try to make it fast, it won't last. Take a stab, make it bad. Face the fast, but still lag. Don't give up, don't look back. You got this, no stopping, no quitting, no stalling, no options. You're running, follow your dreams and find your calling. You ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you can choose it.
Watch me.
To be Richard Holland coming in for the win. John Sanu coming in second. Dakota Floyd third. Hal Amy is going to finish in the top 5.
They are more than just names.
more than blocks of stone set in rows, more than memories. They are our brothers and sisters, our parents and our children, friends, loved ones, and even strangers who believe that we were worth fighting for, that we were worth dying for. They stand for justice, for courage, for heroism and fearlessness in the face of danger. They stand for the brave men and women who selflessly answered the call and gave their very lives for the cause of freedom. Let us never take their sacrifice for granted, but instead remember with gratitude those who have served. Today, tomorrow, and every day thereafter. By the grace of God, if we walk upon free soil, if we breathe in the sweetness of liberty, let us give thanks, let us honor the fallen, and let us never forget.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
Driver, start your engine! And there we go. Welcome to Nashville. Nashville Motor Speedway, or no, Nashville Superspeedway. Tonight we have 18 drivers going to be battling it out. Who will it be? I am your host, Deadman Strolling, and joining me tonight in the booth is Sir Brazy Bull. What
What is going on, everybody?
So what do you think about the race tonight?
I think it should be even more interesting than last night.
More interesting than the last time I asked you?
More interesting than last night.
All right, let's see what we got here. There's some storm clouds. And they're not just there. They're here. And hold on.
Are they anywhere else?
Mic check.
All righty. Well, I guess.
Thank you.
Stand by. Tell us what you think about some of the drivers tonight. We got Michael Atkins Jr., Hal Amy's going to be in tonight, Kenneth Brown, Jacob Daniels, John Sanu, Burt Wilson, TJ Lee, Wade, Who's Your Daddy, Husted,
Husted.
Houston. Todd Cleveland, Vern Bradley, Chuck Sweeney, Just Rick Fragone, Glenn Jamieson, Michael McCarthy, Michael McCauley. You know, I got McCarthy on my mind now. Dakota Floyd, Richard Holland, Tommy Haynes, and Sean Hopkins. We are going to take a quick second here. Yeah, I gotta go live for you, Crazy.
It helps sometimes.
Well, you know, it does. I'm assuming it does. I mean, that way you can see. Not that that matters. All right. Well, it was an interesting night last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Wade, who's your daddy? Just kind of went around the track and taught everybody. I don't think that's going to happen tonight.
I don't think so.
You know, of course, we have a few more trucks than we did cars last night.
Yeah, there should be a bit more traffic to try and weave through, so.
Chat, how are you doing this evening? Okay, I'm hoping this is just going to catch up.
You're hoping what's going to catch up?
This whole thing right here.
Ah.
Because I'm pushing buttons and nothing's working.
Well, now don't be just randomly pushing buttons, because you know what'll happen you do that.
What will happen?
You'll end up breaking something.
Oh, well, yeah.
Unintentionally.
If I don't have buttons, though, we're in trouble. I have cameras. I do have cameras.
My fault, John. I'm trying to get out your way.
So, I mean, at worst case scenario, we have cameras.
No, I thought I had.
It gets me nervous every time. I think it has something to do, to be honest with you, I think it has something to do with the communication between practice and... There it goes. I told you.
Oh, the overlay you were... Okay, gotcha.
Now I can breathe easy. Now I can breathe easy. Easy breezy. I think you're going to have to keep an eye on this guy right here, the 42, Michael Atkins. Had a little bit of trouble with the car last night, but he knows how to drive that truck, I'll tell you that. He got the number 10 of Rick Fragone. He is just Rick. He was unable to make it last night. He's here tonight, though. He's got his truck out there. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking they sobered up.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they sobered up. They went out last night. They had their fun, and now they're back. And now it's business. It's all about the business. Todd Cleveland's in tonight too in the 55, in that Copenhagen truck. Kenneth Brown in the 98. Take a little look at him as he's coming off pit road. Number 3. Well, he's in the pits. Why didn't you tell me that? 34. DJ Lee.
Hey, number 3's in the pits.
Oh, appreciate that.
Yeah, just trying to help.
86 of Johnson, who's out there practicing. And right behind him is going to be the 32 of none other than... Wait, who's your daddy Houston? See if I just run it all together. I think it works better that way.
Yeah, because I mean, you actually said it right.
Yeah, I just can't think about it. I just gotta go.
Well,
Go with my gut.
you should be good at that.
33 are out here in that fresh house there. What is fresh house? Yeah, okay, fresh house. The 33 of Sean Hopkins. He's back with us tonight. And there is the 72 of Jacob Daniels. One out of the 3 teammates out here tonight. Along there with we've already taken a look. That was kind of hard to get out. These teammates with Dakota Floyd there and John Sanu. Good evening, Cindy. How are you doing this evening? Welcome to the broadcast. We're looking forward to an exciting night of racing. Like I said, 18 cars in. Should be very, very interesting.
Little fewer laps tonight.
Yes, there is. All right, let's see if we can't get that race info up here now. There we go. Track temperature is 79 degrees, 45% humidity, cloudy, and a 6-mile-an-hour breeze. If you look at the sky, it looks quite sorry.
Threatening?
I got the hiccup. They just came on me, just like that. I got the hiccup.
Sounds like a bad Friday night.
It's going to be a what?
I said that sounds like a bad Friday night.
Or a good one. It all depends on how you look at it. The Yeehaw 300. All right, so we're about to do an over and under, Razy. How many cautions do you think you're gonna fly tonight?
I'm gonna go with 4.
Ooh. Oh, that's rough. Oh, it looks like we're gridding up right here. This is what your grid's going to look like.
Restart zone is in effect. No fast repairs tonight. Everything
Let me
else
get
is
that.
usual. Good luck. Have fun.
The camera systems here at this track are a little bit less to be desired. There we go. All right, on your lineup tonight, you got Todd Cleveland in that 55. He is your pole sitter, and he elects to take the inside lane. Outside of him is going to be Vern Bradley in that 14 machine. And the third spot tonight is going to be the 31 of... You know who the 31 is? Richard Holland. Outside of him... Oh, okay, now they're just messing me up there. Outside of him is going to be Bushlight Peach. That's 17 of Tommy Haynes. 42 of Michael Atkins Jr. going to be starting 6th tonight. Bert Wilson's going to be starting on the outside of him. In the 7th spot, John Sanu in the 86. On the outside of him is going to be, I'm pretty sure it's going to be, I don't know, but probably the 98 here of Kenneth Brown. He's going to be on the inside. Wade, who's your daddy Hoosted? Is on there with his 32 machine. You know what? It probably would help if I put the qualifying up instead. Chuck Sweeney, 13. And we're green, green, green. A little slow there tonight.
Or they're just faster than you tonight.
Oh, and we've got a caution already. We've got a caution already. Burn Brown. Let's take a look at this. Vern Bradley just all by himself, going to take it loose, going to come down there and just touch into Michael Atkins, and then then you see the rest.
Chain reaction from there.
Chain reaction from there. Take
What's going
another
on,
look.
Firebat and Emily?
See, he's dropping down, and it looks like as if I can't really tell. No, it doesn't look like there was any air taken off. It just looks like he lost it right there in the corner. Came down and just barely touched Michael Atkins. And around he goes, and around and around and around. Oh, the 32. Ouch.
Almost every, when
32 of Wade, who's your daddy? He got tangled up into that. So did the 63. And there's trucks everywhere.
What happened to you going into one there?
It did kind of look like he went a
I
little
got one
sideways,
flag, it
and that forced him to turn down.
Well, let's take another look
I was
at it.
slightly confused.
You get it for jumping the start?
Yeah, I didn't realize.
Yeah, it
the
looks like he
I
was.
had to go on
He just
green on the
lost it.
initial Start,
It
so
just
it
his
is my
ass
fault,
end
I
came
guess.
out, and he dipped down.
That's
and,
a pass through under green, right?
Yeah,
It happens.
Passer.
Okay.
Sure, it's not the way he wanted to start the race, but
I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna say that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that wasn't the goal.
If it's more just under the odds there, and then you can't pass through. I know you can pass through.
And we were just about to go to a crank it up.
Well,
Now we're just gonna have to crank it back down and wait.
dang.
Let's take a look at this from John Snoo's viewpoint.
Deal or no deal?
It is tonight.
John Sanu right there in that 86 machine. Oh, and then it forces Sanu down into the 17, and Sanu is going. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take up the deal.
All right, we're going to get gridded back up here. And we haven't even made it through the field yet.
few more seconds, as Sanu would have cleared that.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're going back to the front here, and we've got Richard Holland as your leader. To his outside is going to be Todd Cleveland in the 55 truck. Dakota Floyd over there in the 24 with Burt Wilson to his outside in the 70. 75 and Chuck Sweeney in the 5th spot. Michael McCauley out there on 6 in that 81 machine. Behind him is going to be Michael Atkins Jr. To his outside, we're going to have the 98 there of Kenneth Brown. Jacob Daniels in the 72 going to be in the inside, and outside of him is going to be his teammate, John Sanu. Behind him is going to be Glenn Jamison. We just saw get caught up there in that wreck, and they're going green, green, green. Fast pace tonight. Rick there in the 10 machine. Sean Hawkins in the 33. TJ Lee in the 34. And then Wade is on pits. Burns on pits, and so is Tommy Haynes. Oh, You know, and I think we forgot this man. This man right here. The number 3 of Hal Haney. Shame on.
How could you do such a thing?
I don't know. But you know what? We're going to try to get this in before anything else happens. Let's go ahead and let's go with our first Crank It Up tonight. If you don't know what that means turn your volume up. Here we go. Yeah. And there we go, there we go. There's your race leader, the 31, Richard Holland. '55. Todd Cleveland holding on and trying to keep on that lead lap. Chuck Sweeney. Or Dakota Point. Well, you know, I don't think I've ever seen a caution on the opening lap. There, Brandon.
I can't say that I have either.
And not only that, but a caution that's got 3 trucks still sitting there getting repairs. Let's get it scrolling so you can see where your favorite driver is right now.
It'd be interesting tonight to see how the tires.
We already have 2 outs. Tommy Haynes is out. And Wade, who's your daddy, Houston? You were winner last night. Is already packing up his truck. Hi, Emily. I did see you. I just getting to you. Oh, Firebat Tim. I didn't see you.
That's why I said hi, Firebat Emily earlier.
I know.
Oh, okay.
It was a joke. It was a.
Oh.
Know, I was trying to be sarcastic, but
gotcha.
Way to correct me once again. So we have. Go ahead.
Sometimes your sarcasm is a little hard to pick up on.
I was going to say something sarcastic, but. You know the old adage, 2 wrongs don't make a right or something like that? No, I think it goes with sarcasm too.
Maybe.
There we go. Look at this. We got the 24 of Dakota Floyd, and look who is right behind him. 42, Michael Atkins Jr. Chuck Sweeney dropping down to the 4 spot. Moving up to the 5th spot is the 70 of Burt Wilson. And that's your top 5. Took a drop back here to the 63, and let's see this second pack back here. Clint Jameson is riding right in there behind Just Rip, and then you've got 72 of Jacob Daniels, the number 3 of Hal Amy, 81 of Michael McCauley. And they're not that far off that front pack. Jump in there with that number 3 car with Hal Amy. We'll ride along with him for a little bit.
Be interesting to see how tire management is tonight compared to what it was last night. If the guys last night are going to have an advantage over the guys that weren't here last night.
Totally different. Totally different. 2 different machines. Totally different. 2 different styles. Last night's vehicles were very much faster. Running almost 25 to 26 miles an hour faster than tonight. Make a clean pass by Hal. Back up to the front. Riding along with the 24 there of Dakota Floyd. Currently running P10. Well, we'll have to see. I don't know if Vern's going to pack up his truck, and he does. He might be just joining us in the booth tonight. Atkins with a little bit, just a tad bit pressure tires. Got the 98 Kenneth Brown currently running in 6th. Just Rick there in that number 10. I'm showing John Sanu in the 86. Running 8. Michael McCauley moving into the top 10. Keep an eye out on there. They were just doing a loop-de-loop. A pass and then another pass. We've got that 98. Kenneth around looking at outside. Just Rick's going to move up to that outside lane, and that's going to give John Snow an inside pass right on by. And look at this. Glenn Jameson. He's looking to that inside. This is your top 10 right here. Michael McCulley in that 81 machine, that sweet truck machine back there, he is in the 10 spot. So this is all for position. As opposed to, I don't know. Chuck Sweeney, let's move back up to the 4th spot, right behind him. And there's Burt Wilson. Todd Cleveland sitting there. He's trying to keep up with those leaders. He needs to get another lap back. He needs to get that other lap back. Michael Atkins, there's your P3 right there. Just in front of him, Dakota Floyd, and of course, your race leader this evening, Richard Holland. Did you go to sleep on me there, Brazy, or what?
No, sir.
Well, they can't see you.
Right.
God help us, thank God.
I mean, it's beneficial for them, for both of us, but...
Oh, absolutely. Especially the way I'm dressed tonight.
Do you have clothes on tonight?
Do I?
I don't know. I'm not looking.
Oh. Let's just say there's a 50% chance. Want to guess what side of the 50-50 it's on? Lap 30. There is your race leader, Richard Holland. Dakota Floyd in P2, Michael Atkins in P3, and right behind him is going to be the 75 of Chuck Sweeney. So have you got out to see the town in Nashville yet? Or have you just been a good boy and stayed at the hotel?
I've just stayed at the hotel.
My goodness. My goodness. I was going to go out and see the town.
Why didn't you?
I'm old. I fell asleep.
Oh. I mean, that's valid. Valid.
Well, wouldn't lie about it.
Oh, I know that.
I've seen Nashville plenty of times.
I was just running behind. I didn't have time.
Kind of almost looks like Richard is just doing like what Wade did last night. He's hitting his points.
I mean, he's got a decent gap. It's not as big as it was last night with the cars, but he's got a decent gap. So
Still 1.4 seconds. 1.4 seconds over Dakota Floyd. We got our first pit tonight. Burt Wilson, 70 machine. He's going down pit road. Don't know if that's intentional or if something happened. Right side up. left side going up. And I'm going to say that that is his window because we've got some other drivers coming in. Glenn Jameson just pulled in. Michael McCulley is entering into pit lane. Bert Wilson.
It's interesting because, like you stated, these handle a lot different than cars. It doesn't look like these have been, with the exception of Vern, doesn't look like these have been sliding around as much as the cars were last night.
Yeah, well, they got a little bit more traction and they got a little less speed. So these guys are able, and these guys are professionals. They're able to get in and out, and here comes your leader, Richard Holland. So we're at 35 laps. 35 laps. So we're looking at probably about 4 green flag pit stops tonight. Barring any more cautions, we've already had 1 caution tonight.
I'm gonna pit this time, Polly.
And there's your real-time stats. We have a new race leader, Michael Atkins Jr.
Pit this time. 98.
And here he comes.
33 this
Come
time,
down
Dave.
here and get some go-go juice and some new shoes. Looks as if John Sanu, and here come the rest of the leaders.
650.
Kind of interesting. We had half of the field pit a lap back. That might play into it. And there is your current race leader, Jacob Daniels, 72 machine. As he comes down the pit road. We'll get this all worked out. And we'll go through the field when green flag pits are over. Nice shot of the restroom. Richard Holland is going to get back into the lead here, and he has got Dakota Floyd right with him. There's no gap there this time. About a .15. What is this? Look at this. Dakota Floyd going to drive down to the inside. Richard's still going to be registered on that last lap, but Dakota's not going to give it up. This is for the lead. He's hugging that corner down there on some inside there with some fresh tires, giving it a little bit of, some balls deep right there. Richard is going to let him go by. We have a new race leader there, 24, Dakota Floyd. I don't think in this league there's any bonus points for leading a lap, but if there is, well, there you go. Coming up on lap traffic there, that'd be the 34 of TJ Lee. And Chuck Sweeney. While they're battling for first, Chuck Sweety's just coming right up behind him in that P3. And let's not forget about me, boys. Of course, we got a lot of racing left to do. We are on lap 43 here in Nashville for the Yeehaw 300. Did that sound legitimate?
It was close. It was close.
Richard down there playing peekaboo. Not quite going to commit yet. Like I said, allowing that 75 but Chuck Sweetie to catch up. And now we have. Go ahead.
I think he's kind of just sitting back and watching to see what they're going to do before he decides what he's going to do.
Well, whatever he's going to do, I can tell you this. He's going to race him clean. The 34 PJ Lee moving to the outside, letting those leaders go by. You know, professional of him. Professional.
Mighty professional of him.
Mighty professional. They're going to settle back out. And there's your race leaders. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I mean, 3. There we go. Oh, we got a little bobble there, and Richard's going to take advantage of that. Chuck is going to. I'm not sure what Chuck's going to do. It looks like he is going to drive down to the inside. And Dakota's left up there all by himself. Richard Holland going to get back in the lead. And instantly create that gap. He's going to try to get as much gap as he possibly can while they're still fighting on P2 back there. But Chuck Sweetie is going to get P2. So there you go. Richard Holland, Chuck Sweetie, Dakota Floyd, Michael Atkins Jr. Let's not forget about him back here in that 42 machine. Burt Wilson's a little bit further back, but still not out of sight. And there's your top 5. 6 through 10 is going to be Glenn Jamieson there in the 63. Just Rick in that number 10 car. And John Sanu in back here in the 86. Kenneth Brown in the 98. And Sean Hopkins going to round off your top 10. Now I think they're just going to settle in and try to get as many laps as they possibly can. Kind of getting gaps. Let's go ahead and see what the battle box says. Are you able to see all the screens just fine?
Yeah.
I was just asking because you were saying shit. It's almost like having Hal up here sleep on the couch.
I was just reading the numbers, looking at them, trying to come up with something.
Oh. And am I to believe that you have been left speechless?
I don't know if that's necessarily the term, but we can go with that.
Okay. Because it would be a hell of a shocker if you were speechless.
Really?
You being speechless is like Vern trying to win this race. Speaking of Vern Bradley,
I mean,
he is still in the pits for 30 minutes now.
I was gonna say he hasn't given up yet.
He has not given up. He's got his mechanics working the hell. I mean, his body man, I should say. He's
Like the little engine that could.
Work that body. We're a family-friendly show. Crazy. Stop it.
Hey, I was talking about the little engine that could. I don't know what you were talking about, but I mean, it is what it is.
Is what it is.
Is.
All
what
right,
it is.
let's go ahead and go through the field. I think we're all cycled through now. We're almost to our last one. There you go. This is the Nashville Superspeedway, and we are live here at the Yeehaw 300. And we are going to take a walk through the field. A walk through the tulips. Starting off.
Go through the tulips.
Tiptoe through those tulips. Starting off, number 31, Richard Owen. The number 2 spot. Can you see it, or are you not going to? You can't see it.
Number 2 is Chuck Sweeting.
Chuck Sweeney. Number 3 is going to be that 24 of Dakota Floyd.
Number 4 is going to be Michael Atkins Jr.
This isn't Moist Mansion. Okay? You don't have to romanticize Chad. Okay? They're not going to, this is not, this isn't your OnlyFans. Number 5.
I thought we weren't going to talk about that.
Number 5 is going to be the 70 Nerds car of Bert Wilson.
Oh, I see how you did this now. I see how you did this. Number 6 is going to be Rick Fagondi.
What was it? What was it?
Ricky Fagondi.
DD, right? Rick Fergone. Just Rick.
Where did you get an R from?
I'm just telling you.
Okay.
I'm just telling you.
So the E is silent.
Sure.
Okay.
I guess. 7th
We're
spot
going.
is going to be the 63 of Glenn Jameson.
Number 8 is going to be John Sanu.
You only knew that because you've heard me saying.
Saying what?
Number 9 in that 98 machine is going to be. Oh, he's got a picture. Kenneth Brown.
Your number 10 spot is going to be Sean Hopkins.
Sean Hopkins in that 33 machine, and that is your top 10. And behind him is going to be in your 11th spot, 72 of Jacob Daniels.
Number 3, Hal Amy. Will be your 12th spot.
I don't know. I don't know if he's having problems tonight, or is he just waiting to see if anybody's going to wreck in front of him. 13th spot's going to be. 13th spot's going to be the 81 of Michael McCauley.
Your 14th spot is going to be number 34, TJ Lee.
Your last car. Oh well, not well. Your last car running at this moment is going to be the 55 in 15th spot of Todd Cleveland. And that is your walkthrough. Or your drive-through. Or your...
And Todd has managed to get that. He's back on the lead lap.
Todd Cleveland?
Oh, never mind. I am incorrect. There's 3
You are
not on the lead lap anymore.
Yeah. See the blue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Now that you know.
I'll get it eventually.
Now you know. Hey, I mean, if you don't know, you don't know.
Now I know.
Okay, now you know. Emily's in the house tonight. How are you doing tonight, Emily? Again. See, I want to make sure she doesn't think that I'm missing out on her. That's twice I've said hi to her.
Well,
And then I gotta
now you're
say-
going to make her feel extra special, and everybody else is going to feel
I
less
was
special.
just gonna say, I gotta say hi to Cindy and Dee Dee again. You know, so that they know. And then of course Fireback.
You got Burt Wilson cutting into the pits.
Well, he did pit earlier than the rest of the field. Let's go down. Let's take a look here. If you remember, lights are going on in the pit area. Getting 99 time. He's got his right side going up. Let's take a look at the pit strategy here and see right about where we're at. Oh, okay. Well, that would be a little bit early. That would be a little bit early for Holland, Sweeting, and Foy. Not sure what's going on. But there he is. 70 and Burt Wilson coming back out.
I'm pitting here.
Apparently, he just didn't like that tire setup he had. So
Apparently not. We just got radio called in, and somebody else is going to be pitting here shortly. And I think it's going to be the
John
81.
Snoo's already,
Yeah,
and Michael McCauley's going in.
Yep, Michael McCauley. John Sanu also going in.
Seems like they're going in a little earlier this time around.
Well, the last time Holland did 36 laps, he's at 29 right now. That's going to be about right. Glenn Jameson coming in, Michael McCauley is leaving, and Michael McCauley, they're leaving the pits right now. Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it does look like that was a little early. But who are we? We're sitting up here in the booth with no AC, by the way.
Oh. We've got AC on my side of the booth.
What the hell? How come they gave you the good side of the booth? And they gave Hal Amy the couch last night. Now they're giving you the AC. No respect.
I mean,
no respect.
Trying to get by James
I'm not going to say that they like me more, but I mean,
Oh, don't. They're just trying to entice you.
oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. They know they've got me locked in, so they can just treat me like crap. How many change tires do they have each? I believe 4. I believe they have 4 sets, Dee Dee.
It's interesting. The leaders there, Richard and Chuck, even though they're on older tires, they're still running almost as fast as the guys who've got new tires. So it'll be interesting to see how that all works out.
Yes, it will. And of course, don't forget, you have you had that little thing called 5 laps left, where everybody forgets about everybody and it's all for themselves. And Richard Holland, there he is, and now he came in 2 laps earlier compared to last time. He came in lap 33, and Chuck elects to stay out there. Chuck coming into pits right now. We're on our second round. Second round of green flag pits.
Well, hello, Diana.
Diana's in the house. How do?
Fitting in this time. 34 fitting.
98 into
That, all this pit strategy, this, that, and everything else is going to put the 98 of Kenneth Brown up in the lead right now with Sean Hopkins in the 33 machine right behind him. Or in front of him because he's diving down in the pits to get tires. And there's your new race leader.
33 this time.
I'll tell you what we don't need right now, and that would be a caution.
It's almost like you're trying to entice one.
Maybe. It would definitely make it interesting.
Yeah, that it would.
It would definitely make it interesting.
So you know, with me having air on my part of the booth and you not having air on your part of the, I mean, that makes for a nice partition between us. And,
yeah,
you
like
know,
a hockey rink.
Yeah. So I mean, I would share my air with you, but unfortunately, this window between us doesn't open up. So
Thank God. Because if
What do you
you
mean,
had
thank
to
God?
deal with what I just did over here, God. Whew.
and that's why there's the partition.
Taco Bell, baby. Taco Bell. I'm doing good. Just got Miss Angel asleep. How is she doing? Hopefully good. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. And now that everything is kind of cycling through, pretty much cycling through, there's that 31 machine for Richard Holland. He is back in the lead. And shocker, behind him, the 75 of Chuck Sweeting. Just saw that 3 truck of Hal Amy coming back on the track after going into pits.
Chuck Sweeting posted the fastest track time so far now tonight.
Speaking of track times, let's go ahead and take a look at those track times. What do you say?
Thank you.
Boom.
Boom. There it is. 30.099. 172 mile an hour. And only one caution tonight.
It was kind of a freak caution.
Yeah, it was, I think it was the first one. Or second one. Or maybe third.
And look who's back on the track.
Really? Yep, there he is. The man, the myth, the legend right there. Coming out there. Boy, they had to put a whole new front clip on that truck. They missed the right fender and the left fender, but they got a new hood and a new grill on there. Didn't know that was legal in NASCAR. I thought they were just going to duct tape it, but there he is. The 14 of Earned Rabbit.
He almost just tied the track speed. Lap time.
Well,
I talk enough, it'll finally come out.
he's out there to give it hell, but oof, he's definitely got his work cut out for him.
It's just a couple laps. He can make it up.
Okay. Did you see that time? 41 minutes and 57 seconds to get around the track.
I'll say I
Get back up here to the lead here. 75 of Chuck Sweeney is running in P2. Richard Holland running out in front right there, just like that. No sense doing a crank it up because you don't have enough cars together. But I'm sure. Now you know why I wanted to yell.
To group them back up again?
Group them back up again. Yeah, I worked my ass off on that. And I finally got it to work.
When somebody doesn't talk through it.
When somebody doesn't talk through it. Exactly. Win it for Miss Angel tonight there. A shout out going to Richard Holland. Putting the pressure on. Go take a look at the blimp mode. The blimp cam. And that's what our separation looks like. 1, 2, and 3's not even in the picture. 3's back here. You can put it on the track map. And then that way you can see where your favorite driver is in relation to the leader.
Appreciate it, brother.
I guess it would help if I had the car number on it.
Maybe a little.
Hey, I'm doing the best I can with the budget that I have. And look at that, almost 1 second. Oh,
Come on.
Cindy putting a little bit of pressure on Richard there. Now you got two people. Win it for Angel.
There's lots of things you can do with that multi-dollar budget that you got.
Multi-dollar. Yeah. Multi-dollar. Well, you know what? They're spread out. We're going to hold on to your shorts, DD. We're about to crank it up. We're about, oh, let's try that again. Here we go. there we go. Back to your leader there, Richard Holland. Behind him is Chuck Sweeney. Michael Atkins Jr. in third. Got quite a distance going on right now.
I was just going to say, they've managed to put a pretty decent gap between them 1, 2, 3 this time.
Yeah. We got a 0.7 second lead between 1 and 2, but almost a 4 second.
A 4 second.
Yeah. 4.0.
Oh,
4.03 to be exact. 4.053 to be exact. 4.0. Hey, they say it in high school and in college. Graduate with a 4.0.
yeah, but you didn't say the O, so it made it sound kind of weird.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, kind of weird. A 4 second.
4.2.
Yeah.
Richard Holland, your leader. I mean, with the exception of, I think he was, no, Chuck, no, that would be incorrect. Chuck's led a couple of laps tonight. Speaking of laps, we're at 94 laps. 94 laps, 1 of 130. You would think that right now that they're got to start thinking about a little bit of strategy. I mean, they know that they can't continue like this because Richard is just going to walk away with it. Awesome sound. Dee Dee says it's an awesome sound. It must be loud enough to drown us out.
Well, I mean, the strategy could already be in place.
Oh, yeah?
Again, we're not drivers. We're just people talking on mics up in a booth.
You know,
They could have a long-term strategy already built out here, and
think
we would be
Chuck's
none the
got something
wiser.
in his sleeve.
Possible. Quite possible.
Quite possible.
And it's very possible that next time they go to pit, they pit together and then they race it out.
Ooh. Do you think Chuck's just sitting back there and just letting the lap pass through, huh? Because they definitely are going to have to pit at least one more time.
Yeah, and
At
it's gonna. I think it could be fuel management a little bit too. If he's sitting back a little bit, he might not be using as much fuel, so he's not going to need as much in the pits when he goes to pit. Might be able to make his pit time a little shorter.
Speaking of pits, the 86 of John Snooze heading down pit lane right now. Let's go back here with the number 3, who is currently just moved into your top 10. The number 3 of Hal Amy. And look at that, right behind him. Mr. Vern Bradley.
No problem.
And then 14 Mountain Dew. Hal's going to go to the outside and let Vern dive into the inside, and he's going to give him back. Give him plenty of room. It's not giving him back. Dakota Floyd. Very interesting. Dakota Floyd, fifth position, is rolling down pit road right now. That's going to put the number 10 of Just Rick up there in fifth. Fourth,
It'll be interesting to see in how the top two pit. They pit together, or they pit separate.
yeah. There they are right there, Richard Holland, Chuck Sweeney. Your leader in your P2.
$75 pitting right here.
Chuck Sweeney just calling into his pit saying he is going to pit right here, right now. And he goes down in. That's going to leave about 26 laps left. He's going to be able to make it on just this last pit. So he's not going to have any issues.
It's going to make it interesting.
Todd Cleveland coming in. Richard Holland, here's your leader. He's heading down pit road right now. Lap 104. We're going to take this opportunity right here. Hey, race fans, let us know how we're doing up here. Write it down in the comments. Every single one of these videos, we need some comments on there. We need some comments. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you don't like. What is the best part? Not just in chat, but in the comments. Need to get our comments up there, Brazy.
Go down and give us a comment.
And if you haven't, of course,
They're free to give away.
Yeah, they're free. You know what else is free?
What else is free?
That like, notify, and subscribe button.
Absolutely.
100% free. I keep forgetting it. I'm on the Yuba Tuba. I'm on the Yuba Booba Tuba. You got to say that every now and then. Like, follow, and subscribe. Wait, no. Like, subscribe, and notify. I don't like the voices.
The voices you're hearing from the stream or the voices in your head, Firebat?
Oh, it's definitely got to be the voices in his head. Because we're 100% professional.
We are professional.
Michael Atkins Jr. down here. Riding right in behind Richard Holland. Currently 5th and 6th. You know who that is? You know what that means, don't you? They're riding 5th and 6th. You've got Kenneth Brown up here in the 98. Haza up here running all by himself.
98 in this one.
And he just called in for a pit. So there goes that idea. Sean Hopkins, he's going to come down pit road, and that's going to put Chuck Sweeney. Whoa. Maybe a little bit of a little fuel management pit strategy going on right there. You know why? Because we've got 22 laps left. And look at the gap between Sweeney and Holland. Look at the gap between him and Daniel.
Definitely doable.
3 seconds. Got a 3-second gap. I'm gonna tell you, you know, I might have been saying something about cautions, but I'm gonna guarantee you one person that doesn't want to see a caution right now, and that's that man, Chuck Sweetie.
Thank you, Jacob.
Nice little 4-second lead there. Yeah, he definitely. But hey, don't count this man out yet. We've seen him do more.
Yeah, there's still 20 laps to go, and they've got fresh tires.
And they're going to be able to do. They're going to be able to do it. Yeah, fire batch. What she said. Don't go too hard on though, Diana. He's a friend of ours. He's just busting our balls. Better watch out, fire bat. Diana could get up on you. See what she's done to Nation.
There's a reason why Nation's not here.
Chuck Sweeney already losing about a half a second to Richard Holland. Question's going to be though, is there enough race lap left? Okay, let me try that again. Are there enough laps in the race left? Is there enough race in the laps left? You didn't correct me.
You know, I gotta let you slide every once in a while.
What are you doing,
Always,
sleeping
you know,
over there?
No, I'm not sleeping over here. I'm just, you know, sometimes you just gotta let it slide. And you caught yourself on that one, so I mean, I didn't
Slide,
need to
like
say
you
anything.
The AC and me over here sweating my my toes off.
This AC is quite nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chuck out here in the in fresh air.
Yeah, it's like, what you waiting for?
I wonder if his AC is working.
I'm gonna go with no because I don't think they have AC in these. They have vents that like go into their suits to kind of cool them off, but they don't necessarily have AC.
Sorry about that.
Well, when it's 70 degrees outside and you got 160 mile an hour wind blowing into your suit, I'm going to have to say that that's probably pretty cool. I
Very
mean,
possible.
I
Very
can
possible.
honestly say I've never had 162 mile an hour air going in, blown into. Yeah, we're just going to leave that one alone. There's your race leader. 15 laps to go.
You've never had anything blown that fast, is what you're trying to say?
That's what I was trying to say, but it was coming out in a way that, you know. Family channel. The functional family. I'm like that uncle that sits back by the, fried chicken that nobody wants to talk to. You know who you are. And if you don't have an uncle like that, well, guess what? You are that uncle.
Oh.
Richard Holland cutting that lead down to 2.4 seconds. We've got 14 laps to go. Well, I guess that's going to answer my question because it's only taking him 5 laps per second. Took him 5 laps to catch up to that or to drop that lead by 1 second. And I'm going to tell you right now, if Chuck's sitting up there just kind of easing by and trying to survive and save on tires and fuel, he better think about that. Hopefully he's watching the tickers.
Well, it's very possible that he is easing, he is sitting back a little bit because,
Yeah, he just ran a 31.17 and Richard ran a 30.61.
So, I mean, it's very possible he's saving them tires, expecting Richard to catch him. And then he'll be able to kind of
finish.
Well, he'll be able to hold him off because his tires will be just a little bit better because Richard had to push to get up to him. So,
listen to you sounding all professional and stuff like you know what you're talking about. watching racing films just to prepare for tonight.
You know, sometimes you gotta take what you got and try to make it look good.
Well, he's definitely making it look good. He's got a 1.2 gap between him and the leader. I was just going to say, we should be able to see them both on the same screen now.
Yeah, Chuck using that entire track there to make those laps. So I'm sure he's seeing Richard in his mirror now.
Oh, you know he is. You know he is. Chuck right now is like you speeding through a red light, not realizing until it's too late there's a cop sitting there at the other side.
Down to half a second.
Where the hell did he come from? And I know we've all been there. Richard's already, look at this. Richard's going to take a look to the inside, and Chuck is going to let him go. Richard Holland is our race leader. Chuck saving it off. We've got 9 laps to go. I think he might be just saving it, for the last 4 laps, maybe.
Possible.
Yeah.
2 of the cleanest racers right here. Richard Holland, Chuck Sweeney.
Yeah.
It's amazing about the, you know what, Racy? It is amazing about the delay between broadcast and actual signal going through and coming out. We're just watching Diana talk about put it to the metal, Richard, and catch it. And on our end, he's already passed it. She'll laugh about that in about 10 minutes. Chuck Sweeney allowing the 33 of Sean Hopkins to get by. Giving him plenty of room. And who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe Chuck realizes how much pressure Richard's under to win this race for Angel tonight.
That is a very good possibility.
Hey guys,
I was
don't
actually
forget,
just wondering that.
We're on lap 6. Let's get those votes in for your favorite driver. Driver of the day. 6 laps to go. Richard Holland, Chuck Sweeney, Michael Atkins Jr. back here in 3rd. Dakota Floyd in the 24 and 4th. Josh Rick back here in the 5th spot. But we're going to keep our eyes right here. '31. Wonder why I even write this down anymore. I got 3. 3 for number 31. Five laps. 5 laps to go. Richard Holland is your leader.
And also, don't forget, if you're like and subscribing to the channel, that next week we'll be at the Texas Motor Speedway.
We will be. Hey, that's my hometown.
It is.
My home track. Yeah, something like that.
So don't forget to join us.
We're definitely going to have to reach out there to check. Hey, look at that. Vern Bradley's only about 74 laps down now.
See?
He might make it.
He might.
1 through 7ers on the lead lap. Richard Holland, Chuck Sweeney, Michael Atkins Jr., Dakota Floyd, Just Rick, John Snow, and Burt Wilson. Out of the 18 cars tonight, or 18 trucks that started tonight, they're the only ones on the lead lap. 2 laps to go. And Richard has increased his lead to a 1.3 second lead over Chuck Sweeney. I'm not sure. And I'm not very good at predicting. But I'm going to say I have a prediction.
Oh. What is your prediction?
I have a prediction that our winner tonight is going to be Richard Holland. As long as his motor doesn't blow up on the last lap and I didn't jinx him. Final lap. There he comes.
It was a good win. I tried something. I couldn't run up whatever it was. So.
Going into the last set of turns, and there it is. Apparently, he had already gone through the last set of turns. Richard Holland is your winner tonight.
Nice win, Richard. Boo. Boo. Good win, Richard.
Wait a minute, why is that not
Yeah,
working?
thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, that would have been
That was-
interesting, Chuck. Had you known how to save tires there, man.
Same thing you did last night.
yeah, but for some reason
Oh, well.
oh, there it is.
I tried something.
I keep forgetting. It's got to wait until the last car goes by.
Ah.
So that's part of the problem. There we go. There is your race results right there. Richard Holland coming in first. Chuck Sweeney second. Michael Atkins Jr. third. Dakota Floyd in the 4th spot. Just Rick taking in the 5th spot. John Sanu, Burt Wilson, Sean Hopkins, Glenn Jameson, and Jacob Daniels rounding off your top 10. And there's the man right there celebrating. Richard Holland, your winner of the Yeehaw 300 here at Nashville Superspeedway. And also winner of Driver of the Day. Let him enjoy his little celebration there. I think he's trying to write his name, to be honest. And he obviously has lots of tire and fuel. How about you, Richard Holland? You got a copy DMS up here in the booth?
I got you, man.
Well. Congratulations, sir. Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
So do you know how much pressure you had on you tonight?
I guess not. Why?
You had a lot of pressure.
Okay.
You had everybody saying, win it for Angel, win it for Angel. And that was when you were 5 seconds down.
Well,
I don't know.
well, Chuck did take 2 tires there and then kind of got screwed by the iRacing thing there on his fuel. So maybe it was meant to be for us. Maybe that was what helped, kind of helped us win that thing. Maybe they were pulling for us. So good deal.
All right. Well, take us through how was it tonight? I mean, you pretty much schooled everybody tonight at Nashville Superspeedway.
I thought the track was really good, actually. It was really loose for a couple laps, and then it came in nice, and it was actually really tight at the middle to the end of the run. I was just trying to be out front and clean air and just try to manage my tires. Kind of had a pretty good line there where I was fairly quick, and I felt like it was really easy on the tires. And, I think that showed because we were probably the best car on the long runs. And at that point, once I get out front, just kind of managing it and not overdriving it. So felt really good, I thought.
Now, with all that stuff in there and all the knowledge that you had, so you were feeling pretty comfortable and you didn't have a big worry when you were about 4.7 seconds behind Chuck?
Well, I don't know about that. At that point, I was pretty worried. I thought Chuck buffaloed us there again and was going to steal another one from us. And, I knew he must have taken 2 tires. And man, he was a long ways out there, and I didn't think I was going to get him. And then it looked like he was saving fuel, and sure enough, when I caught him, he actually checked up real quick, and I got there, and I felt like I was going to run into him there for a second, but he had to save fuel. So I don't know what would have happened if he hadn't had to. I think it would have been close, but he probably would have gotten us. I don't know if I would have caught him.
Well, let's not take anything away. Fantastic driving tonight there, Richard. It was awesome. Very clean. One caution tonight. One caution.
Yeah, it was crazy. It happened so early. It felt like there was no cautions at all. I mean, this thing was green all the way through. It felt like, yeah, what a great race, really.
Well, is there? Oh, by the way, congratulations too. By the way, you've got driver of the day.
Nice, nice. All right, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the support. Like I said, every week, they, coming out and supporting us, watching our races, rooting for us, voting for us. It means the world to us, and we don't forget about it. So thank you guys. And I want to thank my teammates first and foremost, Hal and Rick. And I want to thank everyone that has anything to do with running the league. Appreciate it. Want to thank you for what you're doing, DMS. You do a great job. Love to go back and watch the broadcasts every week. So appreciate it.
Well, you are very welcome. You're very welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Your winner tonight of the Yeehaw 300 here at Nashville Superspeedway, Richard Holland.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
You were supposed to go yeehaw. Oh.
Woo!
Did you not?
How's that?
You didn't get the memo, did you?
I didn't.
All right. Congratulations, Richard. You have a wonderful evening.
Thanks, man. You too. Appreciate it.
All right. In our number 2 spot, if he hasn't bailed on us again tonight.
It looks like he did.
And it does. It looks like he has. So we are going to bypass. He doesn't like talking to us no more.
Maybe it's me.
Maybe it is. Maybe he just doesn't like you.
That's very possible.
I mean, that's 2 nights in a row. He's dodged the broadcast booth.
True.
Shame on him. But you know who we do have? We have our P3.
Who do we have?
Michael Atkins Jr., that 42 machine. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
Oh. You got to... take us through what were you seeing tonight?
Oh, what I saw was I was on pace with them and got off sequence. I stayed out one lap too much trying to get ahead of Richard there, and it's early in the season, so took a gamble on strategy and just got too far, so I was just playing catch up after that first stop, and after that it was just trying to keep up with them, run them down and everything. It was just, you just end up running your tires a little bit harder than what they do. But one lap I was a tad bit slower than them. Next lap I was right on pace with them, just a bit quicker than them. But you know what? Being the fourth week into the season, fourth week into the season, I'll take third place as a win for the Mean Girls Guild in SOTOR and Lucid Dream Club Guild in SOTOR, and move on to the DMS special next week at Texas and
baby. Texas, you guys are coming to town. Party at my house.
Yeah, I told a person last night in Discord, I was going to ask you, DMS, what kind of special race are we getting planned for us next week since it's DMS special?
Oh. Well,
he's just having us all show up to help him fix his fence. That's actually what he's doing.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it was a GoFundMe type of event or something
well,
like that.
I mean, my fence did blow over last night during the storm. So, I figured what better time than when you guys are coming to town to get my fence fixed.
As long as you bring the beer, I guess we're going to have a good time, right?
All the Bud Light you can drink.
Well, you bring the beer, I'll bring the rum. How about that?
Oh, there you go. And there's no beer here or Bud Light. All whiskey, baby. It's all whiskey.
Oh yeah, ain't nothing but whiskey in my house for sure. But
Well,
um,
I do gotta mention though, Michael, it seemed like you were a lot more comfortable, a lot more concentrating than you were last night. Last night it looks like you were having a little bit of a rough time on with that car.
oh, last night it was a handful. Uh, I actually went down to 8-1 steering ratio just to keep it under control. I was in the same mode as I was now. Um, Basically just trying to run clean, trying to run consistent, try to get a good finish because uh, sponsors said they was proud of me, so they compliment me every week. But I know I can do better for them, and each week we're improving with a new wheel base that we upgraded to, and it's a whole new animal. It's a whole new ball game. So it's a whole lot smoother, and you turn way better than what you realize you ever did before. And so, I'm just focused on making the chase and studying these guys, watching their lines, this, that, and the other, like I was doing tonight. And apology to Dakota during the race. Lap car was underneath me, and me and him while we was racing for position. And I knew I was going to clear him, but he had a little bit better grip, so he come in a little bit harder. So I jabbed the brake a little bit. So I'm not sure if I rear end wiggle with the rear wheels locking up with the brake bias I had set adjusted to during the race. But either way, it was kind of my bad because I slid up into him and got his door a little bit. But even though I apologize to him in the sim, it's permanently here on YouTube. Dakota, that was my bad, dude.
Yeah. Well, anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
I said the guild and basically all of them. I've ran the blue helmet for the guild as macho men for the guys. All the males is in the guild on Star Wars, and pink driver suit and pink rims for the females. All the women that's in the guild, and it goes in general for the station. Everybody that tunes in and listens to the radio station that's in game and shows up for the shows that's in game too. All of you that, if y'all tune in and watch the race tonight, watch it on YouTube, my appreciation and gratitude goes out to all of you. I'm grateful for all of them.
Well, there you go. Well, congratulations to you, and there is your third place winner, Michael Atkins Jr. So what did you think tonight, Brazy?
I thought it was a nice, clean race, and other than the little mishap in the beginning, it was good. I was kind of hoping for a little bit better or a little bit more of a challenge there at the end, but kind of as Richard explained, Chuck kind of had to reserve his fuel, so it made it not as tense as I thought it was going to be. But I mean, it was a good race.
Yeah, you know what? He snuck away and hid from us last night. We're gonna pop him up here anyway. We're gonna pop him up here anyway. You know why? Because I have the power, and it doesn't matter. He can't say anything about it. You know why? Because he's already here.
What the heck are you talking about?
What's going on there, Mr. Vern Bradley? How are you doing?
Oh, they call me the wrecker tonight.
Oh, yeah. I guess you just wanted to get it out of the way, huh? You knew it was going to happen, so you were just like,
Well,
fuck
I'll
it.
tell
First
you,
lap, let's just hit that wall as hard as we can.
First lap, DMS, try turn one.
I know.
If you're gonna do it right.
Do it right. Stop this shit right now. Let's just get the yellow flag out of the way.
That's right. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's take a few drivers out and take yourself out, and we'll do it all in turn one. That way everybody gets a nice early night tonight.
Exactly.
I'll say this before I leave DMS. Vern did go in turn 1 and 2 spinning like a wrecking ball like Miley Cyrus.
I came in like a wreck. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking Wade. I'm thinking Wade is not too happy.
I'll tell you I think the rest of the league should thank me for that then.
The winner last night by a mile.
Yeah, he was he was a victim of circumstances, and I hate it for the guys. Even my own teammate tonight, Tommy Haynes, my buddy.
Yeah.
I hate it because it took him out too, and it's certainly not something you want to do on purpose. And I mean, what can you say? I was on the high side, and I should have took it a little bit easier, DMS, because there's no grip up there.
Uh-huh.
But it's turn one, man, and you're on the high side, and you're going for the lead at the start of the race. Do you lift?
Apparently, yeah. I learned a lesson tonight. You lift.
No, you don't. You don't. You just full send it until it goes around and wrecks people.
I would agree with you. I would agree with you on lap 129. I don't know if I can agree with you on the first turn of lap 1.
You guys have a good night.
All
Have
right,
a
sir.
good night.
It was fun to watch, though. Got some good footage.
Yeah, and it looked like you were going, and then all of a sudden your car just went sideways, and then it like grabbed and went in, and it was just gone from there.
Yeah, it really, and we'd practiced all those laps before that, and I never had it do that. It just snapped loose, and then it caught.
Now, there you
by
go.
By the time it caught, it was too late, and I was in the outside wall head on, and next thing I know, trucks were hitting me from behind, and I heard a lot of motors popping out there.
Well, if there's any consolation, I'd like to, let you know that you had a very impressive time tonight.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, 49.31 minutes to get around the track for one lap.
That's right.
That's right.
It's the longest lap ever. That was to get my first lap in, DMS, but I'll tell you, the crew did a hell of a job fixing my truck because I was able to get back out there and finish the race up because I didn't want to be a quitter tonight.
Yeah, no,
so
that's...
I had to go finish it, and the lap times were pretty good from it. So it would have been real interesting to see how I would have fared had I not had the turn one incident. But we'll try again next week.
Yeah, we'll try again next week at Texas. Give us your thoughts about coming up to Texas. There's a party at my house, right?
Well, yeah, I'll be at the party, and that's probably going to mess the whole race up. But
well, it's not that kind of party. It's a fence rebuilding party.
Fence rebuilding party.
You know what, Brazy? I guess I should probably tell them that when they get here and not prior to them getting here, huh?
Yeah, you shouldn't give them a heads up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you fucked up, DMS. You gotta wait until we're already there. You gotta say it's just a party, and then when we get there, say a fence building party.
A fence building party. Okay. Well, I'll
in
remember
fact,
that.
I will not be out in Texas until latter part of December.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll be in San Antonio.
Oh.
But that'll be I don't know. When I say latter part, probably the 18th. And I probably won't leave there until, I don't know, 27th, maybe 26th, 7th. We must spend Christmas there, actually.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, our middle son lives in San Antonio, so he's actually on iRacing too, but he likes doing road courses, so he won't come over here and do the oval stuff with us.
He doesn't like the going left, huh?
No, he don't like to turn left. He likes to turn left and right. So maybe we'll get him over here. We'll see.
Maybe someday.
Yeah, maybe someday he'll come over and run with us. But
well, Brazy, do you have anything?
Now, not.
Brazy, do you got anything you would like to say?
I just want to thank everybody for letting me have the opportunity to come and help out in the booth, and I hope I'm doing well, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'd like to thank the racers for giving us the entertainment of the races, and thank you for being here.
The racers.
You're welcome.
The racers.
You're welcome. I provided you the entertainment in term one.
Oh yeah, we got all kinds of footage. If you think for a second that ain't gonna end up into some kind of clip that I'm making, yeah, you highly.
I was actually thinking, how if you go on Facebook or YouTube, they have the shorts.
Yeah.
I think we could go back to prior broadcasts and do shorts out of it, and probably DMS, you'd make a killing from it.
Oh, there we go.
So that's the future plan right there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank first of all, let me thank Vern for joining us in the booth. Well, involuntarily, of course. I dragged him up here. I had security pick him up.
Yep.
But I do want to thank you guys for spending your Wednesday night with us. God bless each and every one of you. We want to say thank you from Nashville Superspeedway, the Yeehaw 300. Thank you
Yeehaw.
guys.